AC Boykins.
Okay.
And he had got the job and asked me and Coach Ty if we wanted to come over there with him.
And you've been coaching what position mainly over at Mercury?
Offensive line, defensive line.
Man, big lineman. Did you ever get coaching linemen that have now gone on to bigger high schools that are still playing these days? Some linemen, did you ever work with, those linemen over at Dudley these days? Work with some of them?
I don't think I have any linemen at Dudley, and if I do, they're not playing.
Right. What about anybody at Southeast Guilford? There's a kid at Southeast Guilford. You probably see Micah Martin, that big number 73. Huge dude, great blocker down there. Grimsley's got some good offensive line. We've seen some of those guys coming here too. So the offensive line a little bit different. How do you kind of get this thing established, let these guys know, even though you're playing line, your position is very important to what this team does, because you're protecting that quarterback. You make sure those running backs have plenty of room to run when they come up field, and make sure these receivers have time to get downfield. How do you get that point across these linemen? Also, gosh, these young kids, how do you get these guys disciplined enough to say, hey, you gotta wait, you gotta work. The old saying goes, I think defense, put pressure on the quarterback. Offensive line, watch the ball. How do you get that point across?
Watching the ball, I told them to go deaf.
Yeah.
If you can't hear anything, you won't jump. You see once the ball movement, that's what you do. As far as blocking assignments, it takes a lot of coaching, especially at this age, because I try to get them ready for high school.
Right.
So we started about the midway of July. That's when we start working.
Where do you start working at in July? You still working over at the Dudley Complex then? Gotcha. In the afternoon, sometimes just an extra work in?
Yeah, about 5:30 to 7:30.
Did you ever see that baseball field up there on East Gate City Boulevard, little baseball field where all the little kids used to practice football? They used to train up there. They'd be up there during the summertime, starting early. Now they got it torn out. I think they put a recreation center or something there now. But I used to always see kids out there playing ball. From an offensive line standpoint, did you play offensive line back in high school?
Not for extra D-line.
D-line. Who'd you play for back then?
Smith.
Smith going to the Eagles. Who was coaching you guys back then?
My senior year, we had Coach Gerald.
Coach Gerald. Coach Gerald from over Winston-Salem. Remember Coach Gerald? How'd the team do that year? Trouble. Man, boy, that's some tough times for Smith over the years. Tony McKee, remember his name from back in the past? He was over there, boy. They did well. Used to have the Dudley versus Smith big game down at A&T. Played that there a couple of years. Boy, 20-some thousand people come out and watch that game. You might have been at a couple of those games. Man, those are some fun games to watch. What do you like about coaching this Lincoln Academy team now? What do you like about coaching this team? And what are some good things about this team you like as far as has led to your success this year?
We had an academy, so we get a different range of students throughout the whole Guilford County. That's what makes it good over there. We're not just one broad a few blocks away from the school.
Right, not a neighborhood school in some ways. Kind of an outstanding school from other areas.